Hey there, it's Kat the Course Builder here. And if you want to start selling more of your courses in bulk for upfront payments from companies, schools, or government agencies, then this is where you want to tune in. My agency has built courses for some of the most recognizable brands in the world, including Walmart, Uber Eats, Verizon Wireless, Ocean Spray, the federal government, including the IRS and other agencies, countless schools, nonprofits, and on and on and on. And we have also worked with some amazing content creators and entrepreneurs who are sharing their brilliance with the world. And now they're ready, you're ready to sell your courses in bulk. Listen, we know that the consumer market can sometimes be a little bit fickle. We know that the consumer market has ebbs and flows, it goes up and it goes down. We also know that because of two main primary reasons, COVID and artificial intelligence, people are taking longer to make buying decisions in general, not just about your course, but training and courses are also included in that because people have so many choices nowadays. They have so many choices that a lot of times it really does take them a long time to figure out who they want to learn from, where they want to get their information from, because there are so many opportunities for them to do that. So, what does that mean for you as a business owner? Let me turn this up. I want to make sure. Okay, I want to make sure you all can actually hear me. Who they want to learn. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. And they are taking way longer to make buying decisions. So for you as a business owner, the first thing that is going to affect is your cash flow. It's going to affect your money, your revenues coming into your business. And we know that cash flow is the lifeblood of any business. It's not your fault. It doesn't mean that you don't have valuable content to share. It doesn't mean that you are not giving your brilliance. It doesn't mean that you're not giving your best. It just means that we just happen to be living in the information age. And because we live in the information age, people can get information in a lot of different ways. All right. That doesn't mean it's good information. It doesn't mean it's the right information for them. It doesn't mean that it's information that's going to move them forward and transform their lives. No, they've got to come to you for that. But by the time they figure that out, your car note is due. Your mortgage is due. Okay. Because they're still trying to figure out, all of this. They're like kids in candy stores. They see all this information. They're like, wow, I can get all the information I want, right? And to some degree, that might be true. But by the time they figure out that they have got to actually come to someone like you who has years of experience, who knows their stuff, who's able to help them get transformation sooner rather than later, something that ChatGPT could never do, it's going to affect your business. So what do we do about it? What you're going to do is start licensing your course in bulk to businesses, to companies, to schools, to government agencies that need what you have right now. They are not worried about how many followers you have. They don't care. They are not worried about who you know or what community you belong to and all this kind of stuff. They don't care. They don't care about all of the things that consumers care about. They don't want to have coffee with you. I mean, not that you're not a nice person, but they don't care about that. They don't need to go through a long nurture series and sequence in order to figure out if they want your program in their business, in their school. All they really want to know is that you know your stuff. All they want to know is that what you know is going to provide transformation for their team, their department, their company, their school, their students, their parents, their constituents. That's all they really want to know. Can you help me move my needle forward from a collective standpoint? You know, individuals always think about number one, they always think about themselves first. And it makes sense, right? Because consumers are focused on themselves as the individual by and large. Companies, on the other hand, are concerned about the collective. So when you talk to a company about your course, they are not going to think about it in terms of one person. They're thinking about it in terms of their entire department, their entire team, or their entire workforce. So that's why we talk licenses when we talk about businesses purchasing courses. This is why we talk about buying in bulk. This is why we talk about annual licenses as opposed to memberships. Okay. So you have to remember that businesses and schools talk a different language when it comes to purchasing courses and courses. It doesn't mean that you have to start all the way over from scratch with your consumer course. You may not have to. You may just have to do a few tweaks. And if you're not sure what you need to do, I want you to come to my workshop. It's going on tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to share with you exactly what tweaks you may need to do in order to make sure that it is suitable for a business, a company, a school, or a government agency. You may not have to start all over again, and you're certainly not going to have to change your niche, and you're not going to have to change your topic. You know, as business owners, a lot of times we get into the mode of survival mode, especially when consumers get fickle. And a lot of times we, you know, decide or we start thinking about what kind of ways can I bring money into my business? What kind of ways can I, you know, shore up my cash flow and make sure that revenue continues to generate in my business? And that's what you should be doing. The problem becomes when you start thinking about doing things in your business that go against your value system or go against what feels natural to you, goes against what comes natural to you, even though it might be completely legitimate. I'll give you an example. If someone comes to you and says, hey, one way to make more money in your business is to go into real estate, but you know nothing about real estate. You don't even really have an interest in it at all. You don't want to get into real estate, but other people are making money in real estate and they're like, come on over here. You can do that, but you can also get into real estate, but something just won't let you do it. Something just won't let you do it. Or someone can say, hey, you can get into UGC. Have you heard of that? You can get into that. You can get into doing faceless videos. You can get into opening up a laundromat. You can get into all kinds of businesses just to make money, bring in cash flow into your business, and it doesn't feel right to you. I know I'm talking to somebody. It doesn't feel right. You just can't get the motivation up to do it. You just can't really stay focused on learning about it. Why? Because it's not what you're supposed to be doing. It's not. Just because you have to make a pivot in your business doesn't mean you have to go outside your profit circle to do it. It doesn't mean that you have to go outside of your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing in order to do it. I want you to dig into, lean into your brilliance, the source of your brilliance. Lean into that. The answer is already in you. You already have the answer. You don't have to start a brand new business that you don't care anything about, that you don't know anything about, that you don't want to do just to bring in money. Because I'm telling you right now, You're not going to do it. And you're not going to do it in excellence. You're not. Hi, Tari. Hey, honey. Yes, baby. Lean into your calling. Lean into your gift. Lean into what you are called to do. Don't start going all over the place and getting distracted and confused and demotivated and discouraged because you are putting your foot and dipping your toe where you're not supposed to be. Everything is not for everybody. Just because real estate worked for them, that's fine. Just because opening up a laundromat worked for them, that's fine for them. Just because, I don't know, running a daycare at your house, that's fine. But one way to know is in here, in here, in your spirit, in your soul. If doing it is going to diminish your spirit, then that's not where you're supposed to go. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Therese says this topic is on time. So many distractions trying to call you to something not a part of your calling. Absolutely. 1000%, Therese. That's what's happening. And it's easy to get distracted with it, with the lure of money at the sake of your soul. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is lean inward. You have the answer. You just have to expand your thinking. Pivot within your purpose. Don't pivot outside your purpose. Just because you're having to pivot doesn't mean that you got to pivot all the way down the street. Pivot inside your purpose. I hope this helps somebody today. So when you start thinking within your purpose, then you're thinking, how can I expand what I am doing? Not start a whole new thing that I don't care anything about. How do I expand within what I'm doing? How do I make more revenue inside what I'm already doing? How you're going to do that is you are going to open up markets for you. That is what businesses do when they are expanding. There are reasons that businesses have to expand. Sometimes the market where you are is going through some things and they got to work that out. They've got to work that out. The consumer market has to work out some things. They're a little bit scared. They're a little bit, hey, come to pass. Hey, honey. Oh, it's been a minute. How you doing, honey? Sometimes the market has to figure out what it's doing. The same thing happened during COVID. Now it's happening again with this election season. It happened when AI exploded on the scene. The market is trying to settle and figure out some things. They're trying to figure it out. So businesses cannot wait for consumers to figure it out. They're going to still be there, but that doesn't mean they have time to wait on it. They are going to have to expand their market to markets that are ready, willing, and able to purchase what they have. What they have, not something brand new. Not they're not going to go all outside of what they do. They're going to say who needs and values and is able to pay for what I have. Hey, the trees. Hey, oh my God. Where you been? So as a business, you have to expand your market. We need to catch up, lady. All right? You need to expand your market. So that means that you're not only going to have businesses that you are marketing to. I'm sorry, you're not only going to have consumers that you're marketing to, but also businesses. Let's expand it. Let's pivot inside of your purpose, not outside of your purpose. That's only going to drain you of your energy. That is only going to suck your soul. It is only going to rob you of your energy and your brain function. I don't know about you, but I only got but so many brain cells to function in the course of a day. Okay? I only got but so much time. And then I'm checking out. I got to go watch Columbo. I got to go sit down. I got to play some Uno. I only have but so much time to focus here before I start getting tired. I don't know about anybody else. That's me. That's me. Okay. Latrice, I need your contact. I probably still have it. Okay. So that means that you have to get laser focused on what you're doing instead of spending your time and energy going outside of what you're supposed to be doing. You just need to expand your market. Schools, companies, government agencies. I just gave you 3 more markets to expand to. 3. All you have to do is shift your course, shift your thinking just a little bit to think about the collective instead of the individual, to think about what companies need and what's important to them, which is different from what's important to individuals. And that's what we're talking about tonight in the workshop. Okay? Tonight, 7 p.m. EST. You don't know how to get started. You don't know which one is best for you. You don't know how to pivot the course that you already have. Make sure that you are there. Oh, wait a minute. I got to drop the link first, don't I? Okay? There it is. Okay? I just put in the comment section. If you are not sure how to get started, let's do this. My agency has been building courses in these sectors for over a decade now. The agency. I've been doing it personally for over 2 decades. 2 decades. I am a real instructional designer. I don't play one on TV. I have a master's degree in instructional design and teaching with technology. I also have a MBA in entrepreneurship. We do this over here. So I am going to encourage you to expand your market. Who needs what you have? Is it a school? Is it a beauty school? Is it a license? Is it therapists? Is it doctors? Is it grocery stores? Is it restaurants? Is it insurance companies? One of my clients, she is licensing her entire course to insurance companies because their people have to pass the adjuster exam, and her course helps people to pass adjusters license exams. So she has a whole program that we built out for her that she is licensing to companies, insurance agencies. Is your topic leadership? If your topic is leadership, if your topic is management, has anything to do with management, productivity, efficiency, compliance, any of those topics that can help a business move forward more efficiently, you can open up your markets. If you can help a business to keep their employees happy, you can expand your market. What do I mean by that? Do you have a self-care course? Mindset course? One of our clients, she is licensing her course right now to Google. Now, everybody can't get a deal with Google. However, she is licensing. She came to us and she said, I teach mindset. Mindset to women primarily in technology fields. And I think that Google would want my course. So we set about building out her course, her program that she could license to them for their female engineers in particular. And they found that valuable enough to buy it, to license it from her. So there are affinity groups within organizations. There are affinity groups within organizations, especially progressive leaning ones and thinking ones, that you can say, hey, you have a whole, you employ a lot of families, or you employ a lot of women with children, or women under the with children, school age children, or whatever it is, whatever your topic is. Schools, huge, especially now with the attacks on the Department of Education. People are preparing to opt their children out of public schools because they refuse to subject them to whatever new curriculum they might be subjected to. They refuse. So they are looking for programs. They are saying, hey, you know what? I'm looking for a micro school, or I'll start my own. I'm gonna homeschool my kid. And those who are homeschooling, they're trying to figure out what kind of enrichment programs they can give their kids since they're not going to be in school. That's big. So what can you do to help their kids start businesses? What can you do to help their kids with hobbies or crafts or learning a skill? What can you do? Can you teach them cursive? Can you teach them how to type? I'm going back to my days, because they don't teach typing anymore, and they don't teach handwriting and all that stuff like when I was in school. But what kind of skills can you teach? If you can teach it to adults, why can't you teach it to K through 12? Why can't you? Why can't you offer it to homeschools? Why can't you offer your course to micro schools, co-ops, charter schools, private schools, public schools, colleges, universities, continuing education programs, nonprofits that teach? We have another client I was telling on a live stream a couple days ago, who has a licensing deal with a Department of Corrections. See, some of these things you all aren't even thinking about. And she is licensing her course on digital literacy. Literally, digital literacy, to an entire Department of Corrections. You can do that. Why you can't do that? That is a way to get upfront money in bulk. In bulk. Even if They only buy 50 licenses, 100 licenses. Maybe they start there. How long would it take you to sell 100 of your courses if you're just getting started? I'm just saying. How long will it take you to sell 100 of them? It might take you the entire year. It might take you the entire year or longer. But what if it didn't take that long? What if you could pitch your program to a company and they say, this is exactly what we need. How much is it? What if that could happen? Would that make a difference for you? Would that change the trajectory of your business? If you could say, hey, I've got a license, and they say, how much is it? And you say it's $8.33 per person per month for 12 months. $8.33 per month. Y'all know what that comes out to? That is $100 a year. $100. And if you sell 1,000 of them, let me get my calculator because y'all know I'm not that great at math. If your goal is to sell 1,000 licenses, 1,000 licenses, you have a company that wants to buy 100 licenses, 250 licenses, 500 licenses, 75 licenses. It adds up. It adds up. So let's just say, let me go to my calculator. I can't find my calculator. Okay, so let's just say okay, if you did the math like I did the math, that's $100,000. That's $100,000. Okay, if you tell them it's $8.33 per month per person for the year. Okay, are y'all following me? If you're following me, put a got a cat in the chat. If you're following, put a got a cat in the chat. I'm gonna show you how this adds up quickly. Okay, they're gonna say $8.33 a month. That's excellent. I know it is. I know it is. So now you're selling your license for $100 per person, and your goal is to get 1,000 licenses. But guess what? You don't have to get those 1,000 licenses from just one business, one company. You can get it from 5 businesses. You can get it from 3. You can get it from 8. You can get it from 4. Got it? Thank you, Detrice. You get me? That math is mathing. And what they're going to do is they're going to test you out. They're going to try you out. They're going to say, okay, let's try this and see. Your goal is just to secure 1,000 licenses. Oh, my charger. Let me plug my thing in before my thing go dead. Your job is to just sell 1,000 licenses. Oh Lord, don't let my thing go dead. Okay. Okay, and it's not going to take you a year to do it. Okay, it's not going to require you to be on social media, 100 hours a day. They don't care about that. They want to have a conversation with you. They just want to know that you know what you're talking about. So that's what we're talking about. Expanding your market and expanding and pivoting within your purpose, not outside of it. It's going to feel more authentic to you. It's going to feel more genuine to you if you are able to license your program to a sorority or a fraternity for all of their members. That's going to, then you're going to get the impact that you're wanting to achieve with your brilliance. Licensing to companies, schools, or agencies. What do y'all think about that? Are y'all with it? Are y'all with it? If you're with it, just say I'm with it, Kat. If you're with it, just say I'm with it, Kat. If you're with it, if you with it, if you can see the vision, can you step outside of what you've just been thinking and doing? Can you expand market? Can you expand your market and your thinking? Can you say, hey, listen, I can sell in bulk. I can sell more than one. Therese says, yes, I'm with it, Kat. I'm with it. I can get with that. I can get with selling multiple. I can get with having a conversation with one company and them buying multiple courses from me, programs from me. The tree says I'm with it. So that is what we're talking about. Pivoting within your purpose. So I want to help you all do it. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing for over 20 years. Over 20 years. It's time to expand our thinking. Absolutely, 1000%. And the help that I'm able to give you is as a real instructional designer. It's not going to take me forever to figure out how to pivot your current course to one that companies are going to want, because that's what I do every day. That's what my team does every day. That's what the instructional designers on my team do every day. These are the conversations we have. So the first thing that we're going to do tonight, 7 p.m., if you guys are coming, there, let me put it right there. If you all are coming, all right, it's not free, but it's $12. It's not free, but it's $12. Okay. I put it at $12 because we are in the 12th month. This is my birth month. It is the end of the year, but it is also the beginning. It is the end, but it's also the beginning. So I chose 12 for a reason. I chose $12 for a reason. It is the end of thinking just one way and the beginning of expanding your thinking, expanding your market, opening up your minds and thinking like global businesses do. And speaking of a global business, please understand that we operate on 3 continents. There are countries on these continents that need what you have. They need what you have. You can license your courses and your programs all over the world. You do not have to just think United States. See, we're expanding our thinking in 2025. We're working smarter, not harder in 2025. We're working smarter. We're not just going to keep bumping our heads up against one way. There's more than one way. Stop trying to get in with these other people's. Oh, well, let me just sell some ebooks. You're past that. I mean, truth be told, aren't you? You know you are. You know you are. You know you past that. You know you're past that. You're past that. But it's time to go to the next step. It's time to move forward. It's time to expand. It's time to think global. I want you all to stand 10 toes down on your purpose. Stand 10 toes down. Be about your business. Stay focused. Get disciplined. Expand. Use what you have. Okay? You are enough, and what you have is enough. Yes, you can absolutely pair it with your courses. No problem with that. In fact, the businesses would love that because you're giving them some more resources. Don't let anybody sway you to the left or to the right. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You just you started thinking outside of it because you didn't see any other way. You didn't see any other way. I get that. I get it. You were like, I'm on social media. I'm doing all the things. I have an email list. I'm offering these people workshops and master classes and this, that, and the third. I'm offering it to them. What is the problem? And it has been so frustrating for you that you ready to just say, you know what? Let me open up a laundromat. Let me start selling mobile homes or making cups or doing something, starting a babysitting service in my living room. You know, you starting to think all outside the box, knowing that that's not what you're called to do. Not to say anything's wrong with those things, nothing wrong with them, but it's not you. It's not you. And there's a reason that it doesn't feel right. There's a reason that you can't get motivated to do it. There's a reason that you haven't done it yet. There's a reason. There's a reason. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not. You're supposed to be pivoting within your purpose, not outside of it. That's why it doesn't feel right. I did too. 100%. No matter what people are telling you, how much money you can make and how much money is out there and this and that. Oh, you could be doing this and you could be doing that and so and so. And they tell you all these stories about who is thriving with their apple cart that they got out there. Why don't you get an apple cart? They're doing great with their apple cart. Your apple cart ain't going to do what their apple cart is doing because you're not supposed to have an apple cart. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be selling apples. You're not. Okay? So your apple cart is not going to do what their apple cart is doing. No matter, even if you do the exact same thing that they did, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to have the same outcome. Because you're not even going to want to do it. You're not even going to care. Yes, you got to do you. Pivot within your purpose. That's where the creativity is going to come. That's where your motivation is going to come. That's where the lifting of your head is going to come. Your head has been down. You've been discouraged because you see that these people are not moving and you feel like it's you. It's not you, boo. It's not you. I promise you, it's not you. It is not you. It's not you. But sometimes you have to expand and say, you know what? Who else needs what I have? I'm not going to change what my purpose is just because somebody else, is taking their time to see the value in it. No. I'm going to make sure that I expose my purpose and my business and my brilliance to people who do see the value. Listen, I'm going to share this one thing with y'all before I go. You all are diamonds. Diamonds. Have you ever seen a diamond that stops shining because of who picks it up or doesn't? That diamond is going to shine regardless. The price on that diamond is what it is regardless. And the value does not diminish because somebody can't afford it or somebody is window shopping. The diamond is like, that's okay. I'm good. Because somebody who sees my value and has the ability to buy me is going to come in this store. And when they do, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. A diamond doesn't stop shining because of who walks by, because of who picks it up or doesn't. A diamond doesn't stop shining depending on what type of store it's in. I want y'all to hear me. The diamond is going to shine brilliant regardless of where it is. It can be in a shack. And some of you all are judging your brilliance based on where you live, what's in your bank account, what you drive, who your friends are, who knows you, how many followers you have. Diamonds don't care about all that. They're going to shine regardless of where it lives, where it is, regardless of who sees its value and who doesn't. Absolutely, Tari. You're a diamond regardless. Regardless. I don't care what's in your bank account. You're still a diamond. It doesn't change. It doesn't matter. I'm going to encourage you to see your brilliance for what it is. An opportunity for others to grow and learn and be blessed by what you have to offer. So lift your head today. There are businesses, schools, companies, countless. And I was sharing this over on another network that I recently, this week, had a meeting with SHRM. Y'all know what SHRM is? Y'all know who that is? SHRM is the Society of Human Resources Management. I think that's what it stands for. Why am I having a meeting with them? Why are they having a meeting with me? Because they want their members who are HR professionals. Those are the people who write checks, who make buying decisions about courses, training, and programs for their companies. They said, Kat, we want to be connected with people who have great programs for our people. That's why I was meeting with them, because in April, they will all be in one room. Guess whose room? Guess whose room? And guess who they're looking for? You. So in April, you all will be able to come to Course Connects. where there will be decision makers and check writers in the room. In the room. And you all will have the opportunity to pitch your programs to them in real time. Want in April. That's coming. Will you be ready? Will you be ready? You did. What? Those are the check writers. Those are the decision makers. When it comes to courses, you already know the trees. They are the ones who decide where the gaps are in the company, and they go and they look for that training. They look to fill those gaps, the HR people. Okay, with schools, it could be the curriculum developers, it could be the administrators. They will be there as well. Will you be ready? Do y'all want to be in the room? Do y'all want to be in the room talking to these people about your programs, your courses? That's coming. So my goal, I chose environmental wellness to speak on for 5 minutes. Listen, the trees. That is like a whole program. That's a whole program that you can license all over this country. And do you think it's not going to be needed with these people talking about rolling back regulations? Come on, the trees. This is what I'm talking about. So this is what we're doing tonight. I'm looking at what is your program, and now, yes, baby. See you screaming at me. This is what I'm telling you. This is what we're doing tonight. We're getting started. I'm not playing around. I am helping a few of you all to move forward so that you can be ready, not just for Course Connects. Whether you come to Course Connects or not, I want y'all to be ready. I want to show you what you need to do to start licensing your whole program to companies that need, yes, the trees. Environmental wellness. It's going to be a thing with these people rolling back these regulations. And they're going to be looking for programs on what? Environmental wellness. Who can we bring in to talk about this? Whose course, whose program can we license all year round for the next 4 years? Want, want. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Expand your market. Pivot within your purpose. So, listen. I'm so excited for you all. I am so incredibly excited for you all. Those of you all who get it, who say, you know what, Kat, I'm tired of bumping my head up against the wall. I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to pivot within my purpose. I'm ready to do this thing. Let go. Let go. We start tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. If you can't make it, register anyway. Okay. So that you can get the information. Register anyway. Okay. It's not free. It is $12. Okay. It is a whole $12. But that gets you in the door. That would be you. Let's go. Let go. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to drop it one more time. I hope to see you all tonight. We're getting into it. All right. We are getting into it. And we're not going to stop until we get what we need. Okay. We're not going to stop until we get what we need. We are moving forward. So here are the things that we're going to be doing tonight. All right. When you come, we are going to be working on your business avatar, because that is different from your consumer avatar. They are not the same. Okay. I'm going to do a breakdown of the process of selling to schools, companies, and government agencies. All right. The process is easier than you think. I'm going to break it down for you. Okay. Tonight, I'm also going to help you to see how you take your existing course idea, your topic, and uh, um, transition it to meet institutional buyers. Okay, like companies and schools. Okay, we'll talk about how to position the content that you already have, whether it's in your head or your hard drive or you're actually doing it, it doesn't matter. Okay. And we're going to talk about how to get started for the next 6 weeks, what you need to be doing over the next 6 weeks. We're going to get a plan so that we can put that plan in action. Okay. Y'all already know how we do. We're going to make this thing happen. Okay. All right. So whether you all are watching this on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the places. Okay. I hope that this has encouraged you. I hope that this has helped you to see that there is hope, that there is a way, that there is a promise, and that your purpose does not have to be foregone. It doesn't. You don't have to do something and sell your soul and do something that is not in your spirit to do. You don't. You don't. Take your energy, okay, your time and your effort, and double down, 10 toes down on your purpose. Put your focus there. Don't waste time. We don't have time. Okay. If opening up a fruit truck is not part of your purpose, leave that alone, please. Leave that alone, please, ma'am, sir. Okay. If opening up a daycare in your living room is not part of your purpose, leave that alone, please. Okay. Don't do it. Okay. Don't do it. It's not going to end well. Okay. All right. We're pivoting within our purpose. That's what we're doing. All right, you guys. Listen, I am Kat, the Course Builder, and I'm so excited for you all. I love you all. I appreciate you, and this is our time. This is your time, and I want to bring as many people with me as I can. That is why I'm doing this, because I want as many people that hear me to come with me. Come with me. Let's go. Come with me. You got it, baby. Let's go together. Let's let not only next year, but the next 4 years, at least, build us up for longevity. Okay? We got this. All right, you guys, have an amazing rest of your day. And until tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, stay on course. See you soon.